Hey everyone! Welcome back! I am back today with more Kamen Rider Zero One! You guys, I'm very excited to see what's going to happen next. If you're joining me early today, you already know what it means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so much, and as always, I'm sending you up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in the description down below. So we got a very big episode last time. It was so well done in that they kind of throw you in the middle of it and then work backwards to show you what happened. I knew when I just saw like Aruto die and people dying left and right, I'm like, no. Like there's definitely something more to this. But I gotta say, like, I would not have guessed that Izu would become like one with there. It does make a lot of sense when you think about it. But it was not, none of it was really predictable, I'd say, which I think is what made it, a lot of fun to kind of piece together the clues as they went, and then finally have that nice big reveal at the end of the episode that Izu was just permutating, you know, billions of different possible scenarios as a way to finally outthink and outsmart Arc Zero. That being said, I don't blame Izu for being really mad at Aruto at the end, because having to relive his death and all those deaths over and over and over, when we know how much like she has come to care about him, is pretty cold. But I mean, they had to. Like, it was the only way they were gonna win, but still, like, at the end, she's just like, nope, nope, You're dead to me. Like, literally. Billions of times. Yeah, I think she's gonna get over it. But yeah, I also loved how it was the culmination of a human gear's dream and a human's dream that brought about this new form. I think that's kind of, it brings together the purpose of the whole series and Aruto's whole goal to have something that's both of theirs. You know, we've seen, okay, well, sometimes there really are human gears that are corrupted and go and hurt people, but we know it's humans that are kind of behind that in the end, and we know that human gears really deserve liberation and rights and everything, and like all this different stuff, but we've never seen something that they both care about come together. So it was nice to see those two sides like finally mesh on something, which is kind of like what Aruto's been after the whole time. Okay, let's talk about Zero Two. Zero Two is awesome. In fact, I'm looking right now, there's like, TV Nihon puts a little, like not thumbnail because it's big, but a little preview image, I guess, or a little image at the beginning of each episode, and it's Zero One and Zero Two side by side, and it's really nice because initially when I saw Zero Two, I'm like, oh, there's just a couple changes, but when you put them side by side, you can see how it's very interesting. Some of the things they changed, made bigger or more enhanced, and some things they made smaller. His armor looks much more minimalist. He has the red thrown in there now to kind of make it even more defined and everything. But overall, I think it's kind of like, it's a very minimalist upgrade, which I kind of like. Somebody had brought it up to me in the comments that usually when we see like the final form, like in Kamen Rider, it's this like jacked up, like jewels, colors, all the stuff. It's like they just like threw up all their good Kamen Rider ideas and put it into form, which I love. Like, I love the formula, guys. But it's cool to like have it be a little different this time, and like we're gonna tweak things, we're gonna adjust things, we're gonna enhance some things, we're gonna like reduce some things, but overall this is going to be just kind of a very minimalist variation on Zero One. So I love it. I think it looks beautiful. I thought it was great when it just completely annihilated Arc Zero and just literally kicked Arc Zero out of Ikazuchi, like actually did like a rider kick at him. It was great. I won't do it. I won't try to do a high kick with my legs because something's getting knocked over if I do that. But then we learn at the end, you know, it's really not over yet because we still have the arc, like the actual arc, the satellite. And, but thankfully, like this is what I was hoping for. I was hoping we'd get everyone back to like being able to think for themselves so that we could hopefully get them all fighting with Zero Two against Arc Zero. I think Horobi's like still on board though. I don't think Horobi was like under control. Horobi's just been like real on board with the whole like cult of the Arc thing for a while now. So, but I feel like Naki and certainly we know Jin, like Jin wasn't really being controlled. I think he was pretending. But I feel like Naki, like they almost are like being controlled. And Ikazuchi too, when he was, before he kind of like remembered his brother. So it would be nice to like have that effect undone. And now we would get like Japanese Wolf, we would get Dodo, we would get like all them on Zero Two's side. We already got, of course, you know, Valkyrie and Vulcan and everything. So, I mean, between all of them, and like Zero Two alone is really, really, really powerful. But between all of them, I really feel like we could take out, you know, what's left of the arc, like the actual, like, satellite. And we have Satellite there back. And it is one with Izu, which really makes so much sense when you think about it, because she was always the one like interfacing with there. Like she has this connection that like when they drew that connection for me out, I was like, oh, that does make a lot of sense. So, all right, guys, we are in the home stretch now. I am finally current. I'm about to jump into episode 41, I believe, out of 45. So we're really getting down to the wire here. What do you say we go ahead and get started? Let's go. Okay, let's address this first and foremost before I recap the episode and what I thought of it. To be fair, Horobi he has seen all the worst of humanity. He really has. Like, in being so close with the Ark, which is the literal embodiment of human malice, can't blame him in a way for having a really, really, really bad impression of humanity. On the other hand, Aruto has helped them. Has helped Jin. Fuwa has helped Naki. Like, there is a lot of evidence to the contrary as well. I think just being able to take back his own mind and his own free will made him so painfully aware of how powerful the Ark was, which was a result of human malice. Oh boy, did not see it coming that Horobi would be our final villain in this series, not gonna lie. As soon as he paused when he said his dream, I'm like, nope, it's over. It's done. It's gonna be something bad. But he knows. He knows he has seen in Aruto that there is a possibility that humans and human gears can live together peacefully. Like, he's felt it. But you know what? Horobi's a stubborn guy. He really is. Because he had felt all the father stuff. And boy, he just fought it and fought it and fought it. Like, right to the last minute. Wow. And you know what? Destroying the Ark is one thing. Getting them all on board to do that. Giving them a common enemy. But I'm, like, genuinely afraid that if it's in the name of saving Humagears, he might be able to get some of the other members on his side about it too. Yeah, that's not good. That is not good. Well, this is a development, you guys. Our last big bad's gonna be Horobi. Interesting. And Arc is done. Like, bye-bye Arc. Oh, man. I'll tell you what. Like, the shot of Ikazuchi and his line and everything, that's like a new wallpaper right there. That man, boy, I would love to just even see like a spin-off series about him. I have thought he is so cool right from the start. Honestly, like I really could have seen it going that like Horobi would die saving Jin. Or like, so I really thought someone was gonna die. Would not have predicted that Ark was gonna die this episode, but yeah, no, we still got like 4 eps to go, guys. I'm like, oh, what are we gonna do for like the last 4 eps, you guys? So I was wondering what was gonna happen with Guy and the company and everything, and I can see, I really, I can see the change in Guy now, that he would willingly step down because he knows that there's only one man that can stop this and efficiently produce and implement good lives for human gears, and that is Aruto. I love that. I love that scene. I hope maybe Guy will come work for him though, or well, Guy's got Zaya, so he doesn't really need to come work for anyone, but does he still have Zaya after all the, I don't know. They haven't like, I don't think they ever like really exposed all the stuff he had done. So maybe he still has Zaya. He could go and do that, you know? Who knows? But we'll get there. I'm sure we'll have like a little where are they now in the last episode. But yeah, like I had been asking myself the question throughout the episode, like really Nagi and Ikazuchi are like really on board with this for real? And I knew as soon as they were going to start thinking about like, yeah, wait, I kind of wanted my own dreams. I had my own, like, I wanted to be able to decide for myself. The whole Ark thing was going to be out the window. That being said, them as human gears wanting to have dreams and everything, and the whole like Ark human malice thing, I wonder if it's going to be a big stretch to get them on his side, on Horobi's side. Jin, I don't know about Jin. I know Jin is very committed to helping human gears, but I think he has learned to like work with humans, you know? It's just a very hard thing. I mean, on the one hand, it's like, yeah, human malice is what brought this all about, but boy, just don't throw the baby out with the bathwater here, Horobi. Like, there's good humans. There's humans who have helped human gears a lot. Like, look at Aruto and Hiden and everything. So, all right, guys, we'll see what's going to happen next. 4 eps to go, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4, 4, 4, 5. Yeah, 4 eps to go. Should be interesting. Okay. I really hope that Aruto can talk no jutsu Horobi out of this. I would really love to see this ending with like peace and not like, oh man, like Horobi had to die. We just had to get rid of Horobi. Or like Horobi finally realized, but too late, and has to like run in front of the device that he has set up to destroy humanity in order to prevent the apocalypse from occurring or something. It's just something, you know, you guys know the drill. Come on. All right, guys, I cannot wait to see what happens next. I had a blast with that episode. I couldn't believe it when it ended. I'm like, I feel like this has gone by so quick because it's just been so much fun. So glad to be current. Definitely feels good to be kind of on the same page with you guys. So I will look forward to what's going to happen next. Thank you so much for joining me today, you guys. Again, I hope you had as much fun as I did. Please be sure to join me next time, and we will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.